It's always the men that look like this that got the most to say about what a woman looks like. You wish that you could be with a woman like me.
Okay, this is an interaction that I wanted you to see. This is a young lady who described herself as a 10, and these men came after her like she had murdered somebody. They were basically saying, who does she think she is for thinking she's a 10? And I started an interaction with one of these men, and he says she's delusional. Women who call themselves a 10 are what? Why does her describing herself as a 10 trigger you? Just pointing out the delusion of what she said. You took the time to say she's delusional for describing herself as a 10. Does it make you feel better to take her down a peg or two? Can't have these women out here feeling too good about themselves. Why do you care? Now, once I got him, and I know I did, he's ready to go now. Good night. Struck a nerve. And that's exactly what it is, ladies. They trying to take you down a peg or two. This is this young lady's page. And go over and give her support if you can. I would just ignore the guy. I'm not here to specifically point at him, but to point at a behavior. Hi, ladies. Okay, as you can see, I went down the rabbit hole this weekend, and I came upon this young woman's post, and I was quite amazed at what I saw, and I decided to just dig a little bit deeper. Now, this is a young woman. If you get a chance, go support her. She is a model, and she has tattoos on her neck. And she, in her bio, says that she's a 10. Nothing wrong with that. Now, this is a young black woman who thinks highly of herself. And when I read through the comments, there were comments from black men, black women, white men, and there was, I think, maybe one or two from a white woman, and they were complimentary. The white women were complimentary. Oh my, you're beautiful, that kind of thing. The black women, let me tell you something about black women. Y'all are amazing, okay? They immediately came in and formed a sisterhood around this young woman. Girl, don't worry about it. Girl, they're crazy. Oh, there's something wrong with them. Don't worry about it. And they were attacking some of the trolls, okay? So black women are amazing, all right? Y'all don't ever think y'all not, okay? So they came in and they were, kind of forming the sisterhood around her, supporting her. The white men, there were maybe 3 or 4. Most of them were complimentary, as in, I would date you in a minute, okay? And the girl's gorgeous, there's no doubt about it. And, I think all women are gorgeous. That's how I am, because I can see the beauty in everything. But these men were like, oh yeah, she's gorgeous. And one guy had something mean to say. It was the black men that were really outstanding. Now, there were a couple who were very complimentary. Oh, you're gorgeous, lovely, oh, that kind of thing. But the rest of them, the majority of them who were posting under her, were being mean to her. They were trolling her, okay? They were like, oh, she's delusional for thinking she's a 10. She's a 2. Men had made videos, and that was what that particular video was about. She was responding to her trolls, and she's like, men like this, and she showed a picture, respond to my videos. And she's like looking confused, and I'm like looking confused too, because like, who is this old man, and why is he on her this young girl's page? Because she probably wasn't any more than 24. And what they did was, their whole goal seemed to be to take a black woman and bring her down a peg. How dare she think highly of herself? Now, these are black men attacking black women. They were the only ones that did it to the extent that they did. Like I said, that one white guy, yeah, he said something, but not a big deal. He was one of, 4 that had something nice to say. It was the black men who were trolling her, and what they were doing was they were just being mean. She's delusional. She's not a 10. Why do you care? Why did you come onto this young black woman's page and decide that she was worth attacking? So this is something that black men do to black women. Now, I'm not saying it's all. I always say that because, again, most black men didn't even come on her page. It was just these trolls, and it's like they have a troll patrol. They're out there, looking around and then telling each other to come over. Because I've seen that kind of post too, where they will list different men, and they're inviting them to come over and take a look and to comment. I've seen that several times. So these men, and these are black men that want to take black women down. That's why I say this is a manipulation technique. So when you get these men on your page saying mean things, there's something going on with them, that they don't like black women who have high self-esteem. They were bringing up stuff that she never even brought up in the post, like you're probably looking for a come up. They're jealous because they know she is way out of all of the posters' leagues. I mean, every single one of them, okay? This girl is gorgeous, all right? None of these men could probably even get her phone number. She would just laugh in their face, because that's the big, the age difference, the looks difference, the mindset difference, because these are just mean men. It boggles the mind. I looked at the posts, and I picked that particular one because as soon as, I started asking him why, he disappeared. Oh, bye, because he knows. He's just trolling her for fun. These men love doing this stuff. That's why block them. Get them out of your life. There is something that they have banded together to do, because they were the biggest chunk of people being mean. That's the honest truth. When you look and count all the numbers, the mean comments mostly came from the black man about a young black woman. These men are sick. There is something wrong with a man that would just do that. So I only did that to point out that, okay, it's not you personally, because none of them seemed to know her. They were just picking on the fact that she was beautiful, she was young, and she was black.